Hey YouTube, it's Goonies here. I'm working on my boards right now. And by the way, happy 4th to everybody. I'm finishing up my boards and that I'm working on for today's show. And the way I wanted to do it, actually, the way that the wife thought it'd be good, it was to start off with fountains that you have all on the front. I've taken about different assortments, taken different items, and I'm doing on the boards. I'm doing the fountains in front. And you'll see later on I'm going to fuse them together as well. And then I'm going to start with more of the reports, flaming balls type things that shoot in the air. And so this is how I'm going to have it set up. As you can see, what I'm using here to put them down is liquid nails. You guys can see it that way, okay? And these are already all set, but I was going to do these last three to show you guys how I've done it. And on most of them, I've taken off the bottom plastic. Well, this one actually I didn't. I forgot that one. But I've taken off the bottoms, so you can see how it's hard there basically now, to where, you know, sometimes you have a lot of these that have the little paper, and if it gets soggy, it could rip. You know, things like that. You want to tear that off. So that's what I've done. I've torn them off. And well, you know what? No, this one I don't think we did because there was stuff underneath it. And I don't want to start pouring through, but so I'm gonna go ahead and glue the edges, right around the edges where it's firm, so I get a good grip. So let's do that. And like I said, I'm just using liquid nails. You know, I think it's the best thing to use. It only takes about 30 minutes for it to harden up. And like I said, I'm putting it on the outer cardboard where it's a lot harder, a lot firmer than the inside. I don't want to go inside here because it's just going to get soggy and it might tear. So I stick to the firm cardboard on the outside. And I like to do dabs because if you do a flat line like I did here, which I got to redo that, you know, it leaves it popped up, so when you stick it down, it actually has cushion to grip and spread out. When you just do a flat line, it doesn't, you know, there might be a divot in the card or in the wood, and it might not catch. So you just want to do little dabs. Alright, so let's go ahead and place it right here. And see how it kind of expands out the bottom. Just press it firm. And 30 minutes later it should be nice and hard, so let's do it to this one too. Even though I'm really not worried about this, when I move it from the car to where we're going to do this at, you know, things might move around and come out of place. So, okay, let's see that there. And then let's do a bare bones, another bare bones. I got a whole case of these bad boys. These are pretty good cakes. They got a real good deal on them, so. And trust me, after a while of gripping that, you know, because I didn't want to buy the caulking gun. I mean, it's a one-time thing, and I don't know where the hell we have a caulking gun somewhere in this house, but everything always gets misplaced, you know how that goes. So I just bought the little handheld one. And it just gets tiring after a while on your hand. Alright, that should be enough there. Let's go ahead and put it at the edge. Right around there. Yeah. Alright, so this is one of the finale boards that I have going. And I'm going to start fusing it. Give it about a half hour or so, and as soon as it's ready to dry it up, I'm going to start fusing it all up, and I will show you guys how that's done. Okay guys, so I went ahead and waited till this board dried a little. You can see it's pretty firm, it's not moving. You know, I could tilt the board sideways. Obviously they're not falling anywhere, so it's pretty firm. With liquid nails is what I use. I closed it up. Maybe I could use it again, or I'm going to finish some other boards actually. Maybe get another one or two out. And then I went ahead and fused it. This is quick fuse right here in the front. And this is a different kind of quick fuse. I don't remember which package this came from. But what I was going to do is obviously start it on that side. Because you have to run, well, at least I run the fuse along with the starting point of the firework fuse. So that way it starts at the same time and rolls down and you keep going. I mean, some people do it the back way, light it here. But you take a risk of it not really catching. And this time, on these cakes, I used just regular masking tape again at the 99-cent store. You know, they have all kinds of good stuff there. I'm sure you guys know that. So that way it burns through, it catches. I've already, you know, like I said, I've done this before, so I know it's no problem as far as it catching. And then I figured in the middle here, I lighted here. I'm sorry, I light on that side. It's gonna come through here. I left an end here because I'm going to use a different fuse, maybe like a safety fuse, like a 10-second per foot, and I'm gonna run it all the way back through there and connect it there. So that way I could start off with fountains, you know, in some of the finale, start off with the fountains, and then go more to like the reports. And then back here, well, obviously not any of those, but back here I'm going to have a shotgun wedding. I'm going to have 3 strobing crowns, some other 500-gram cakes that my buddy's going to have, and then I'm going to have probably a 40-shot rack. I'm going to have my 20. Actually, I have 30 now. I have the 20. I'm going to do 10 more shot rack back here connected with more fuse. And then he's going to have, I believe, this is a 30-shot or 20 or 30-shot rack. And they're all loaded up with all mortars and canisters, things like that for the finale. So I just wanted to show you guys how I did this. Again, I'm just going to run another short fuse so that way it takes time and then catches these fast, you know, quick fuse through, and then again run it all the way back. Another 10-second per foot fuse, and then when it catches on these ones back here, these ones will all go. And then again, once it comes down here, see, I'm almost done with this one. I'm going to show you guys how I did it, basically. So all I did was just take some masking tape. So you can see that there, okay? Just cut it. And then, let me see here. Okay, I gotta run it through here. I'm gonna face it towards, I don't know if you guys can see that well. Let me see if I can turn the board so you guys can see it better. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna face it towards where it's coming from. And then I'm just gonna put the tape like this on the bottom of it, the back side. If you guys can see that. Oh, stick. Okay. Make sure it sticks there, so like that there. And then I'm gonna get the fuse. I'm gonna run it on the inside of it. I always run it on the inside. I don't know why, it's just my preference. Right next to each other. And then take this little piece, fold it over, get a tight seal there, and then just start tightening it more with the leftover tape. And just keep going until you finish it off. And there you go. And it should have no problem igniting. And like I said, some of this tape might get loose a little, but it's not going to unravel everything. See, it goes all the way through. I've ran it all the way through. And then get your scissors and leave. I'm going to leave a little slack, like I said, because I'm going to run it back here to my 20-shot rack, and then another 10 shots, and then my buddy's rack, and then, like I said, some 500-gram cakes, maybe some other scattered 200-gram cakes. I have a lot of them. I even have more mortars back there. I have a single-shot tube up there that I'm probably going to use as well. So things like that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this, like I said, a little bit of slack, so that way I could run it off with a different kind of fuse. So probably right about there. Alright, hopefully this helps. I know this is 4th of July today, so I know it's not you guys going to be able to use these techniques right now, so hopefully maybe next year you guys want to decide to do something different. Again, happy 4th of July to everybody. Shout outs to everybody. I don't have time to go through all the lists again, but I know I missed a couple of you last time. There was Matt Cheese, Chinese guy. Gosh, who else? Just everybody, all my good friends that I've gotten to know over these past couple months on YouTube. You know, you guys have some really incredible videos. So hopefully everybody has a safe and sane, no, not safe and sane, sorry, a safe 4th of July. And light up the sky, you guys. Again, happy 4th of July. Goonies out.